Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
What were these New Yorkers buzzing about this holiday weekend? Bees. Thousands of them swarming around a hive in this lower Manhattan building.
When I got here, it was already like 1,000 bees in there. But then they came out, there were more. They were like in a pack.
The swarm left employees in this video game store trapped inside for hours. The insects forced them to close shop while waiting for help. While officials were trying to figure out how to solve the unusual problem, a good Samaritan was able to lure about 1,000 bees into a bag, which he then put in a box for safety. But more bees streamed out of the building.
What were people doing when you approached this?
I don't know. They were laughing, some of them, you know.
Is anyone stung?
Not yet.
Well, that's a good
Stay away. Stay away.
Finally, a bee specialist showed up to begin the tough task of removing the bees.
I'm probably going to be relying on scent, on the queen's scent from in here. I'm going to have her attract them in.
The trick worked. The store was later reopened. The bees, meantime, have been taken to hives in upstate New York.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
The bees.
When did you lose?
The second she opened her mouth. That voice of hers.
What?
New Yorkers are buzzing.
What happened for real?
About bees.
I completely zoned out, and then I'm like, I realized I was zoning, and I was trying to focus, and I just went somewhere else.
You can't.
What happened? All right, bees in a place. Then what happened
In a
at the end?
GameStop.
And then
what happened?
They called a specialist to get the bees away.
And he used the scent of a queen bee to lure the bees away, and then the bees went upstate. The end.
Dude, I started thinking about bacon again.
Bacon.
Well,
bacon honey.
They did call a bee expert.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Who,
They did.
Thank you. At least someone understands why I pulled this stuff.
I wonder what they cost. It's probably very expensive.
Wait, a bee expert.
Bee expert.
Bee expert.
Yeah.
I wonder if you'd be able to get a discount bee expert.
I don't think there's many bee experts in New York City,
probably not.
especially.
Yeah.
A lot of buildings, not a lot of bees.
Yeah, a lot of.
Just feel free to call Ted's Pesky Bee Removal Emporium.
Pesky. They're pesky.
Yes, the way to get rid of bees is I walk right under the hive and I flail my arms wildly and yell, shoo! I put honey on my fingers.
But Ted, you're going to get stung by
Yes,
bees.
I have, Gregory. I was stung 4,000 times once.
4,000
Yes.
times. Where do they usually...
That's how I remove the bees. I entice them to sting me, and they die.
Where do they sting you?
All over my body and genitals.
Why your genitals?
I don't know. I should probably tuck them in before I do this. Sometimes I attempt to tinkle on the bees as they're swarming me.
Why would you have your genitals exposed?
Because I'm wee-weeing on the bees, Gregory. I figure that the liquid will kill them.
Yeah, that's probably a bad thing.
I grab the hornet's nest, I shake it angrily.
Hornet's nest.
I say, get out of here! Sometimes I punch it like a speed bag.
They probably come out.
They certainly do. They're very upset. One time I was hitting it and I was making the noise.
Wow. And what do you charge for a bee removal?
I usually charge $3 per bee.
That's a lot of
So
money.
I remove the stingers and add it up, and the money comes rolling in.
$3 a bee.
Do you have to go to the hospital every time?
Every single time.
Sounds like you don't mind the bee sting.
I hate them. They hurt. I just scream and yell help.
So what?
And then I have to call a bee expert with smoke.
So why don't you close your business?
Because it makes me riches.
Makes you riches? I understand. Well, that's, what's it called?
Ted's Pesky Bee Removal Emporium. I also sell bee removing products. Like I sell a stick for $400 and you can poke the nest with it.
But anyone can get a stick.
Not like this one, they can't.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a big bee, so it lulls them into a sense of security. They think their god has arrived.
Well, isn't that what we're hoping for, Ted? For our God to arrive.
That's fantastic.
That's wonderful.
Tell him, Fred.
The virus, Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.